Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about some comments Yuki Tsunoda has made about his car, as well as some Ferrari updates. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Tsunoda, who believes Red Bull has now recognised the car specification discrepancy made a difference to his performances before the summer break. Now, as we know, Tsunoda has struggled since being promoted into that second Red Bull seat at the third round of the season at the Japanese Grand Prix, and he's not scored a point since the Imola Grand Prix in May. Now, during qualifying for the Imola Grand Prix, Tsunoda had a really heavy crash, and this sparked a long run of being behind teammate Max Verstappen on key upgrades, including new floors. But this deficit was ended in the middle of the Belgian Grand Prix weekend. And while Tsunoda did not get a point at the Belgian Grand Prix or the following race in Hungary, what was clear was that his one lap pace was certainly improved, and he was much closer to Verstappen in qualifying. Still though, as I say, Tsunoda is struggling to get points, and while he's set to continue with Red Bull until the end of 2025, it's unclear if he'll continue as Verstappen's teammate in 2026. And when Tsunoda was asked in Zandvoort what team boss Laurent Mekies and Red Bull Motorsport advisor Helmut Marko had said about keeping his seat, Tsunoda said, as quoted by The Race, "Definitely I have to show more, but actually the last two races before the summer break, that helps a bit. Probably they didn't recognise that much, especially Helmut, the difference between me and Max in terms of the package differences. As soon as they introduced that new package on my car, my pace was suddenly much improved. Hungary, the difference between me and Max was very small since practice, and that shows that actually, hold on, maybe there's some potential. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing, but also at the same time, still have to put it all together throughout the week. You can't just rely on the pace, I need to score points. And in terms of the time, we kind of agreed what kind of time we're looking for me to show the good performance in order to then decide what kind of contract they want for next year." But let's move on to Lewis Hamilton, who says a lot of noise and pressure has made it difficult to find enjoyment in his start with Ferrari. Now, as we know, it's been an up and down first half of the season for Hamilton in his first season with Ferrari. There have been good moments such as his sprint win in China, but there have also been not so great moments as well. I mean, before the summer break in Hungary, Hamilton was knocked out in Q2 in qualifying, while teammate Charles Leclerc got pole. And ahead of the Zandvoort Grand Prix, Hamilton was asked if he was ready to turn over a new leaf, and responding, Hamilton said, as quoted by The Race, "I felt determined to and motivated to. We're going to work hard, keep our heads down, try to change a few things in our approach and start to enjoy ourselves. There's been so much pressure in the first half of the season that it's not been the most enjoyable. It's remembering that we love what we do. We're all in this together and we're trying to have some fun." And asked why he's felt more pressure, Hamilton went on to say, "I think it's ultimately just to get on top of everything, the amount of work we've done, all the new partners, the amount of shoots we've done, getting integrated into a new team, and it's a big team. It's the biggest brand in our sport as well. So a combination of all those different things it's been a lot." Now, on the subject of Ferrari, more has been revealed about what happened to Leclerc during the Hungarian Grand Prix. As I said, he got pole for the race, and during the first half of the Grand Prix, Leclerc looked in a very good position. You know, he led off the line and he was able to keep the McLarens behind him. But things went wrong for Leclerc following his final pit stop. I mean, his pace just dropped off a lot and he fell back to fourth place. Now, there was no immediate explanation as to what happened to Leclerc's pace following the Hungarian Grand Prix, although Leclerc did suspect it was something more related to the chassis. But Ferrari awaited the return of the car to Maranello before looking into what happened further, and now The Race say that Ferrari has outlined the conclusions of its investigation into Leclerc's pace drop. The Race said, with that work now completed around the restrictions imposed by the summer break, Ferrari has concluded that nothing broke on the car, and Leclerc's issues in that last stint were almost certainly caused by changes made to his car in his final pit stop. This is understood to relate to an increase in tyre pressure that Ferrari made for Leclerc's final set of tyres. plus an alteration made to the front wing. A Ferrari spokesperson confirmed that the combination of tweaks had an adverse effect on the handling of the car, where the balance shifted in a way that had not been expected. So yeah, a real shame for Leclerc, because had that not happened, I think he could have gone on to win the Grand Prix, or at least finish P2, because his pace was just so strong. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.